Hello everybody, my name is Jack Tesson, you're the viewer, and welcome to another one of those Jack Tesson Waffle videos, where I just chat waffle for about 10 minutes, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So, about a week ago, the brand new Joker film came out. Okay, Joker, fluff the there. And this is my anticipated movie of the year. The movie I was most looking forward to this year, the top tier. Okay, as soon as it got announced, it was gonna be the best film of this year. It had to have been. And it turns out it wasn't. Okay, I'm gonna be straight up and honest with you. I've never been so disappointed in a movie ever. You guys know I'm a massive Star Wars fan, okay? And whenever a Star Wars film comes out, I'm always excited for it, okay? And I'm never really usually excited for other films unless it's like Marvel or Spider-Man related. This film, I've never been so excited for a film ever. So the first Joker film I watched at the cinema like 7 times. At the cinema, I paid money to go and watch it 7 or 8 times easily. It didn't matter who I went with. I asked as many people as I could just so I could go and watch the film, because it was that brilliant. And it won awards. It got nominated for Oscars, I think, and all that shit. Like I said, when the second one got announced, I've never been so excited for a film ever. So let's talk about it. So before I get into it, obviously there's going to be spoilers. I can't talk about the film unless I talk about spoilers. So if you haven't seen Joker yet, go and watch it. Actually, you know what? Don't, because you might ruin like it did for me. It might ruin the first film for you. So if you really like the first one, like I did, just don't bother with the second one. You don't need to watch it. You just don't. Just watch it on your Fire Stick when you get home or something. Yeah. So this film is basically about Arthur Fleck in like a court case, you know, because obviously in the first film, he killed 6 people. Well, in this film, he says he killed 5 people, but he doesn't tell anyone that he killed his mum, okay, until the very end of the film. And that's basically what this film is about. It just leads up to this court case that he's in, and then it's rubbish. Like, I can't really explain the plot to you because it doesn't make sense to my brain. It's like, what? The first film obviously really messes up your head because you don't know if it's actually reality or if it's real life or it's just in his head. And it's a really fucked up film, but you understand what he was going through in the film. But this film, there's no plot. It just makes no sense. The first part of the film actually really gets me because it's like this cool little animation, like Looney Tunes sort of style Joker thing. And it's really cool, and it hooked me. I was like, yes, this is brilliant so far. Give me more. And then obviously Arthur's in Arkham Asylum, and he's there, and then he meets Harley, who's into singing and music and all that stuff. And then we come to the first problem with the movie. It's a musical. I get it. Lady Gaga made an album, and to be honest, I haven't listened to the album because I feel like I already have, because I think it's all in the movie. All she goes on about is, let's build a mountain. We're gonna build a mountain. We're gonna build a mountain. Gonna build us a mountain. Build us a mountain. Build us a mountain. Hi, let's build. They didn't build no mountain in this film. We're walking on a Minecraft flat world. It doesn't go anywhere. It just makes no sense. Basically, Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn is just really obsessed with Arthur Fleck, Joker. For some reason, she just wants to get him out of prison so they can build a mountain together. Build us a mountain. Obviously, this is the only sort of sort of character arc in the film. Like, as Arthur has finally found someone who likes him and wants him, and you know, he's been craving that for ages. Like in the first film, no one gave a shit about him, not even his own mum, right? Which is what you find out in this film, actually. He finds out that she didn't actually give a shit about Arthur and didn't want him to smile and all this bollocks. There's some really dodgy things, like Arthur and Harley. Yeah, they do the deed in the film, and then later on, she says that she's pregnant, but then it doesn't go anywhere. At the end of the film, when the court case ends, okay, because Arthur basically says that, oh, he's not putting on an act as the Joker, it's actually him as Arthur. He's just, you know, he's just really messed up in the head and all this. And Lady Gaga's Harley didn't like that because she wanted Joker. She didn't want Arthur. There was explosions, and then a random Joker captures him and takes him away. They find each other on the stairs where he does the dance thingy. I can't even remember because I was just that annoyed. I think she tells him that she lied the whole time and whatever. At the end of the film, Arthur dies. He gets, like, multiple times by the real Joker, which we saw in the film like 3 times. So obviously he's in the asylum and he's all crazy, and he decides to tell Arthur a joke, and then he tells the joke, and then he does the thing. Then he does this to his face, and then you find out that that's the actual Joker, which is kind of the only cool thing about the film. Like, there was this guy in Arkham who looked up to Arthur's Joker, and now he's this random guy who killed Arthur is now the Joker. I don't know what to think. I think the worst thing about it is that if you took out the musical bits of the film, because they don't add anything, singy-songy bits where they're like, "Can build a mountain," and all this shit, it doesn't add anything. It don't, like, visually the film is fantastic. It's so, it looks like the first one, okay? Colour-wise and visual-wise, great. But if you took out the musicals and actually made a story, like actually just with character arcs for Harley Quinn and Arthur, and it doesn't go anywhere. Ugh, I'm tired. So yeah, I feel like I just had to talk about the film because I'm very passionate about the very first Joker film. Like, if you put all the Star Wars stuff to the side and like Marvel and stuff, like DC wise, Joker is my favourite character, like villain ever, like other than Darth Vader and all that, of course. But Joker is up there as one of my favourites. And the first film, I loved the uniqueness of it, of using like mental health as a part of the character, and you know, just a different style of Joker. I thought it was brilliant. It's fucking phenomenal. And then you give us this as a part 2 to a film that, it's just so good. And then it kills me inside. Like, I don't even think Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn is actually bad either. The character could have been so much better. Like, she could have developed Arthur into something more maybe sinister, or just something more crazy, and it just doesn't really do anything for him. It just kind of lies to him, and then that's it. And then the court case thing, just why? There's no, it's just this. Just a straight line of just Arthur going back and forth from Arkham to this court case, and then he dresses up as a Joker for a bit, and then does a little dance and a sing, and it's just, this isn't the Joker I saw in the first film. It's just not. I'm just so disappointed. I think this film, I'm just going to pretend it doesn't exist, and hopefully I still love and adore the first Joker film as much as I did when I first saw it in cinema, because my God, is that film great. But this film, I'm not usually disappointed with films. Usually I always give them at least 5 or 6 out of 10, even if I don't like it. They're always like meet in the middle, like, yeah, it was alright. But this film, if I had to rate it, it's got to be a 3 out of 10. Maybe a 4 at a push. Yeah, I'm just really sad. That's just my thoughts and opinions on it. I don't think there's anything else left to say on it, because there isn't much to say. It's just a musical with just a court case. There's no character building. There's nothing to talk about. There's no like, where does Arthur go next? Oh, because obviously he dies at the end of the film, and then he gets replaced by this Joker that we saw like maybe 2 or 3 times in the film, like at the end. And then there's a bit where he's kind of like all smiley, and then maybe he was just in the background of a few scenes. I don't know. Yeah, it's just a disappointing ending to a dual film that's meant to be one of the greatest. I mean, it's not a franchise, is it? It's obviously just a dual film. Like it's meant to be the best sequel to a film ever. I just needed to let that all out, because, like I said, the first film I loved, and I just had to just talk about it. Yeah, I think that's it for me. So yeah, I do apologise for the rant. I just had to let it all out, because, like I said, the first Joker film I just adored, and I just had to talk about this film because it's been on my mind since I watched it, and I don't think I'm ever going to watch it again. And hopefully, like I said, I adore the first film still. So yeah, let me know what you guys think to the film down in the comments. I apologise, there's not like a proper video out, it's just me chatting waffle again, but I promise I will have a proper upload soon. It's just been a struggle lately, but I did really want to talk about this film badly, so I hope you guys don't mind. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I've been Jack Tesson, you and the viewer. I'll see you next video. Please like and subscribe, and peace.